Hello everyone, welcome back to library. It is so good to see you today. We are going to be reading another story all about Hanukkah, and this one is called Hanukkah Bear. It is one of my favorite Hanukkah stories, and I hope you love it as much as I do. Hanukkah Bear by Eric A. Kimmel, illustrated by Mike Wonokuta. Hanukkah Bear. Old Bear awoke from his winter sleep. He poked his nose outside his den. What was that? Something to eat. Old Bear's empty stomach rumbled. He shook himself all over, then lumbered out of his den to follow the delicious smell. I wonder what he's smelling. Something good. Baba Brena took the last potato latke from the pan and put it in the oven with the others. Baba Brena was 97 years old and did not hear or see as well as she used to, but she still made the best potato latkes in all the village. Every year at Hanukkah time, all her friends came to her house on the edge of the forest. How they loved those latkes! Baba Brena always made plenty. But tonight she made twice as many as usual. Tonight was special. Tonight the rabbi was coming. Baba Brena hurried to get ready. Just then she heard a thump on the door. She opened it. "Rabbi, you're here early. How nice to see you." "Rawr," growled Old Bear. "Happy Hanukkah to you too. Please come in." Remember, she can't see or hear very well, so she doesn't even know it's a bear. Old Bear walked into the house. "I'll take your coat, Rabbi. My, how thick it is." Baba Brena tugged at Old Bear's fur. Old Bear roared. "Oh, you want to keep your coat on? Well, that's all right. It is chilly in here." Old Bear's nose twitched. "Rah! Thank you, Rabbi. How kind of you to say that. The latkes will taste even better than they smell." Old Bear followed his nose to the oven. "Rabbi, I'm surprised at you. You know we don't eat until we light the menorah." "Grrr. That's all right. I know you were teasing. I'll light the candles. Will you say the blessings?" Grrr. Baba Brena struck a match and lit the shamesh candle. Then she lit one for the first night. Old Bear muttered and growled. "Who has kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Oh, Rabbi, you say the blessings so beautifully." Baba Brena sat down at the table. Old Bear sat beside her. "Let's play dreidel. We'll use these nuts." Old Bear cracked one with his teeth. "Rabbi, you won't have any nuts for the game if you eat them." "Rrr," growled Old Bear. "Don't worry, I have plenty of nuts if you need more." Baba Brena spun the dreidel. It stopped on the letter Gimel. "I win!" Baba Brena swept the nuts into her apron. "Roar!" Old Bear roared. "Don't be angry, Rabbi. It's only a game." She tossed him a nut. Old Bear begged for more. "No, Rabbi, no more nuts. It's time for dinner." Baba Brena opened the oven door and took out a platter piled high with steaming potato latkes. Old Bear sniffed the latkes as she set them on the table. "Do you prefer sour cream or jam?" Baba Brena asked. Do you think the bear cares about sour cream or jam? Probably not. "Arr!" Old Bear growled. "Jam! I thought so." Baba Brena smeared 5 big latkes with jam and stacked them on Old Bear's plate. Old Bear gobbled them down. Baba Brena laughed. Oh, you should have used a fork. You have jam all over your beard. She wet a towel and wiped Old Bear's face. I must tell you, Rabbi, you eat like a bear. Roar! I'm hungry like a bear, so I eat like one. I can see that, Baba Brena said. This silly lady. She doesn't even know she has a bear in her house. Old Bear ate and ate until the latkes were gone. He felt drowsy. His head flopped on Baba Brena's lap. Rabbi, you're sleepy. Who wouldn't be sleepy after such a meal? All the latkes are gone. It's time to go home. But before you leave, I have a Hanukkah present for you. Baba Brena took a red scarf from her knitting basket. She wrapped it around Old Bear's neck. I made it myself. Grrr! Old Rabbi licked Baba Brena's face. Baba Brena blushed. Oh, Rabbi, at my age! Old Bear shuffled to the door. Urgh! He growled as he walked off into the night. Good night to you too, Rabbi. Happy Hanukkah. Baba Brena was washing dishes when she heard another knock. I wonder who that is. Shalom, Baba Brena. All her friends stood at the door wishing her a happy Hanukkah. Shalom, everybody, Baba Brena said. How nice to see you. I'm sorry, I don't have any more latkes. The rabbi came by. He ate them all. Baba Brena, don't you recognize me? It was the rabbi. The rabbi couldn't have eaten your latkes, everyone said. He's been with us in the synagogue. Baba Brena rubbed her forehead. Something strange is happening. Rabbi, I think that there is an impostor going around. He looks like you. He talks like you. He even has your beard. Was it an impostor or was it something else? Just then the children cried, Look at the door! Bear tracks! A bear? I thought it was the rabbi. Baba Brena had to sit down. Soon she began to giggle. That was a very clever bear, or a very foolish Baba Brena. Ah, well, let the bear have a happy Hanukkah. I had a happy Hanukkah, and so will you, dear friends. Bring some potatoes from the cellar. Fetch my grater and bowl. Everybody has to help. You too, Rabbi. If we all work together, we'll soon have latkes for everyone. Deep in the forest, Old Bear slumbered in his den. His stomach was full of potato latkes. The warm woolen scarf was wrapped snugly around his neck. Pleasant dreams, Old Bear, and happy Hanukkah. The end. So, that was a silly story, wasn't it? The whole time it was a bear in her house and she had no idea. I'm glad she was okay, and I'm glad that the bear had a yummy meal. All right, that is all I have for you today. I hope that you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.